Hey everybody, welcome back to Winter War 2015. I am your host, Wolf Dota. We've already gone through the draft. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of a problem. So we're remaking with an all pick. Moons, once he loads in, I'm assuming he loads in. Come on, buddy, you can do it. We're gonna be going live. Let's see if I can recap the draft here. Chillin, they've got Bane Marana. Then okay, so it's Bane, Marana, Viper, Clockwork, and Slark. And that's Chillin's lineup. Sapphire Gaming, they've got the Lion, Earthshaker. What is their Juggernaut? Lion, Earthshaker, Juggernaut. Oh, come on, you can do this, Wolf. Come on. Quick, 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 quick. Axe and Tinker. That's what it was. Axe Tinker. They had a strange lineup there. It's a little unusual, but everybody's finding their heroes slowly. Oh, oh, we'll see how this lineup goes. I'm very curious to see if the Tinker can still farm. we'll have to uh we'll have to give it a moment and see. Hopefully everything is alright. Alright. Everybody's got their heroes picked. Looks like there's just the 30 some seconds left until we go. But this is of course a ticketed game. If anyone's interested, you can purchase the ticket and watch in game. It's only $1.50 US, and you do get the Skyreth Mage item. It's a very nice staff. In the future, we're going to be hosting some giveaways, and I'll be doing random things like you can follow me on Twitter at WolfDota, and then tweet at me, and you'll get first person to do that, or the third person to do that, or something like that. Will get a bundle for the in-game item and the ticket to do whatever they wish with. But enough of that. We're in game. I'm going to introduce the teams on the Radiant side. Chillin, Team Chillin. That is, we've got Sunset playing the Slark. Nilkos, who is hanging out in chat. Shout out to that guy. Seemed like a cool dude. He's going to be on the Clockwork. DYGA is going to be playing the Marana. On the Bane, it's going to be Shade Dota. And last but certainly not least, Yusuf is going to be playing the Viper. That is your Radiant team. That is Team Chillin. For the Dire, we've got Sapphire Gaming. We've got Caldi. I'm assuming Caldi Labs is? I have no idea who that is. Caldi on the Lion. Shadow Puppet is playing the Tinker. Moons is going to be on the Earthshaker. He's a nice guy. Pretty chill. Help us out with Winter War every now and then. Randall is going to be playing the Axe. And last but certainly not least, stand-in M. Blackmore is going to be playing the Safe Lane Juggernaut. I think he already used Blade Fury just to make sure he knows how it works. Never a bad thing. I mean, sometimes in competitive play, you got to test out your spells to make sure they're doing what you want them to. But either way, game is now underway. See how it goes.
30 seconds to showtime.
Okay, so Bane Marana, decent combination. I imagine that's probably like a couple thousand matches of professional Dota. Good combination there. It's a classic one too. It's something you see. Oh, bottom lane, Randall. He's getting spotted out. Is he going to get hit with it? He does. Nightmare's there. Where's the arrow? You got to line it up. It's coming through. Oh, it's a bit late, unfortunately. Doesn't throw it quite quick enough. He was a little too far away, and Randall dodges a bullet there. He's going to make it away, and he's going to be all right in the end. So a little bit risky play from the Axe. He didn't get any wards down. Just kind of got out there and then got out. Oh, unfortunately, another pause coming out here. Maybe some technical difficulties. Hopefully it's not a big deal. More pauses. Oh my goodness. Looks like there's a bit of lag going on. Pause a beta thing. So, let's see how they want to go with this. It looks like it's going to be pretty standard lanes coming up from everybody here. Clockwork, I think, is going to have a really tough time in lane up against this Tinker. We'll have to wait and see.
All right, carry on.
I think if Tinker gets a point in March early, he'll be able to. And I say early, I mean like goes probably 1-1-1. Yeah, master powered. Oh, he's gonna go with the Viper. Okay, so they are gonna put the clock in the off lane, which I think is honestly a little bit worse. I thought they might Viper off lane just because he can sit at range. It's I don't know if it's much better, but either way, if he gets caught by the fissure, it's gonna be game over, man. Game over. Lion's rotating around. She's got Earth Spike. Didn't start with the Hex, so no easy setup for the fissure. But either way, Juggernaut's gonna be all alone up here, as Clockwork won't be able to do a whole lot. Axe is gonna be a lot better off in this bottom lane. Even if he gets pounced, it's gonna be a lot better. He's gonna be able to sit in lane and soak a lot more. That said, Bane is smoked up, and the ward here. Mirana might get spotted out. That yeah, that's gonna get some vision there. Oh, there's gonna be a nightmare. Where is it? There it is. Arrow's gonna fly through. It's only gonna be about a 2-second stun though. Slark has a pounce. Is he gonna go for it? He hasn't yet. There it is. One more right click. Oh, Mirana's actually gonna give it to the Mirana here. So interesting choice from them. They pick up a very easy first blood and give it to the support. My guess is they want to be able to get her boots as quick as they can, maybe help with the Kuro upgrade, and just kind of leave the Slark alone down here for a little more experience in CS. Which, honestly, First Blood, the bonus gold, I think it's better used on support, because they are the ones who suffer for farm a lot more than the cores do. And it looks like Axe is just going to say, well, enough of that, and he heads right into the jungle. Not going to stack the camp, but he's just going to go for it, and just gonna stack? No, it's not. Unfortunately, they're not gonna be able to stack any of these camps. They need to start doing that for the Tinker, though. He needs some mechanism to come online a lot quicker now that he can't stack Ancients at like 6 minutes by himself, and then he'll get those 10-minute boots of travels, and then 12-minute blink dagger, or whatever you want to go for, kind of thing, or 15-minute dagger, however. But either way, very curious to see how this is gonna go. Okay. Duncan Fishies. That's a good one. What's a this is a personal request here. How's Tinker? How many games has he even been in this patch? And I get that there's a brand new patch out, but yeah, right before I guess would be what I'm asking. Just could maybe something you could throw off. Fun. Bottom lane, they're gonna start stacking. To spot out the Earthshaker, he's moving through. Vipers maybe got to pay a little bit of attention here. Doesn't want to get caught out too much by the Tinker. Rana Bane, they're sitting up here. They're maybe hoping to spot somebody going for the rune. They're both Bane's level 2, holding his point. Not sure what he wants to get, whether it's Enfeeble or Brain Sap. And Mirana's only level 1. They ping him out, or Bane pings himself out here. So he wants everybody to know where he is. I imagine Viper's going to try and push it in. Ron is hanging quite a ways back here. That should be fine. That first point up in Nightmare. Shadow Puppet, you got to be a little bit careful here. Is he going to... Oh, there's Bane diving the tower. Shadow Puppet, he jukes kind of the wrong way. There's the arrow. It's going to connect. That is going to be a very long stun. They need a handful more right clicks, though. I'm not sure they're going to be able to do this in time. Lion's there. He comes out with the Earth Spike. It's actually going to be Bane going down. And Tinker's going to live. Bottles up. Bane also manages to walk away. The rockets come out now, but that one's going to connect onto Bane. And it's actually a double kill going the way of Lion, of all things. Looks like Tinker got a kill, did... Huh. Lion got credit for... Lion killed the Mirana. Mirana must have been sitting out underneath the tower. It didn't even go down. And a 40% win rate. Only 10 games, so... Shows how little this guy's been picked and played. Maybe people aren't used to playing up against him anymore. He is still very good at what he does. It's just he doesn't get there as quick anymore. We'll have to wait and see. So quite the play coming out in the mid lane though. They go 3 and they manage to save their Tinker. A beautiful rotation coming out from the Lion. And he was able to get a nice 2-man impale right here on both the Viper and the Bane, which let the Tinker get that way. He was also bottling up the time, which saved him. So nicely played from him. And they're gonna... Oh, looks like they're gonna rotate back through. Unfortunately, Bane... He double-clicked Nightmare? I think he double-clicked Nightmare and Nightmared himself. That's a little unfortunate. And we'll have to kind of wait and see how it goes. Shadow Puppet still CSing fairly well up against the Viper. There's been a lot of action here, and he's gotten a kill and an assist, so he's not suffering as too bad. Juggernaut, he's pretty low in lane, but Lion's here now to help him out, and Clockwork's going to get his own back pretty easily. Juggernaut's just going to tango up, and he's going the 2-0-2 build. there's 101 ways to build Juggernaut, and none of them are right. Kind of thing is basically what I've come to the conclusion of. I have to wait and see. And this is incredibly concerning. They have been sitting here for probably almost a minute now. There's a region room bottom, but Mirana is still level 1. She needs one more creep to get level 2. Then she'll have Leap. Bane's got Brain Sap and Nightmare, but while they were sitting here, they could have been stacking any of these camps if they wanted to. I mean, like, Mirana can clear them up eventually. Clockwork can go in there. Slark can clean them. Oop, Fissure comes out. Looks like it's just going to zone him back. Not going to want to rotate through. And I'm very worried for the two supports on Sapphire, or sorry, not on Sapphire, on Chillin Gaming. They're going to be in a bit of a struggle here. Whereas the supports on the side of Sapphire, Earthshaker's level 3. You don't know, like Lion is almost level 5 already. And compare that to 2 now and almost 3. I'm going to find a DD rune. They're going to try and make the mid lane happen again. Lion's got a TP though. Axe does not. Juggernaut does not. That's the only support he's going to get. I'll have to wait and see. Bane not going to go around. He's going to Shadow Puppet's going to get Viper struck. Then Brain Sap comes out. No Nightmare. And Arrow's going to get thrown. Oh, it just misses. Shadow Puppet's still alive. He's got... Oh, he's going to get right click down. Maybe he bottles up. He lives. He's just got a little bit of health left. He survives with like 4 HP. Now they're going to turn around. The Viper goes down to the tower. The Lion's looking to change. Misses the Earth Spike, but he's going to continue chasing the Bane. Now he's going to back off. And so another missed opportunity there. Just wasn't quite patient enough on the arrow. Didn't wait for it to the Nightmare to connect. And another fantastic rotation from Cal. Coming in there, getting a kill and saving his mid-tinker. And so this early game is quickly falling apart. And it's very unfortunate for the side of Chilling. They had a pretty good setup as far as lanes went. They went fairly well. They managed to get first blood on the Axe off lane. But then he rotated out, and he's now caught up. He's level 5. His Tranquil Boots are on the ground. He's halfway to his Blink Dagger. And they're trading Free Farm on the Slark for the Juggernaut, which I guess is fairly even. But due to the Axe, I would say it's a lot better off for the Dire than it is for the Radiant. Oh, another Fissure coming out. Just harassing. Not going to do a whole lot. Lion's now got fingers, so next time they go, it's going to be very tough. Juggernaut coming out for him. He's probably going to pick up an Aquila. Yeah, it looks like a spot. Or maybe... Oh, no, he's going... Whoa, Ag's Rush. He's already got a point booster. Oh, they're going to go. They're going to go on the Shaker. He throws out a Fissure. He's got a TP if he wants to use it. He's unfortunately going to get spotted out here. Slark. Oh, arrow misses. Is he going to be able to? Oh, he's going to TP out. They don't have vision of him. He's going to make it. Oh, he does the... Oh, man, the Nightmare. Just not quite there. And it looks like Clockwork goes down up in the top lane. Didn't even use Omni Slash. Looks like he just Blade Fairy'd him down. And that is one nice thing about the Juggernaut, is you can Blade Fairy the Battery Assault very easily, and you don't have to worry about taking any of that damage. Or being mini-stunned or anything like that. The Cogs sure they'll hold you in place, but they won't burn your mana, and they will not damage you. Or push you back, for that matter. Oh, another rotation coming out from the supports. They're going to look for it. Are they in range? They're going to get it. They just managed to get it, but Axe is now there. Mirana throws the arrow a little bit late, but it connects anyway. Bane, Viper, they're sitting up on the high ground. Looks like they're finally going to get the Tinker. Axe is going to go on the Viper. He needs a couple more Helixes. Never mind, he's got the dunk. He's going to look to retreat now as Clockwork goes down again. So does the Juggernaut off in the other lane. Not sure what happened there. Looks like Clockwork was able to get a hookshot, Battery Assault, and combo the Jug. Juggernaut was able to take him down in the end, though. Still has his ulti off cooldown. Now his 2 portions of that Ag Scepter. He's going to have a very quick Ags. And once he does, he'll be able to just Omni Slash anybody he wants to, and they'll drop so incredibly fast. 6 bounces at first level with an Ag, so doing a lot of damage here. And he's also been CSing very well. He's gotten 2 kills and only died once, so I mean, that's alright. They were solo kills nonetheless. But he's going to be happy with the experience he got from that. Oh, looks like we're going to see another combo. They're going to go on the Lion. Oh, no, the creeps. Oh, they're not going to block it. Lion needs a big stun. Slark's there. He's going to pounce, and the Dark Pact that's going to be there. They're going to bring him down. Lion, unfortunately, drops now. Was off to a very good start. Now is 2-1-2, so still excellent for support. And not a lot you can do, especially up against the Bane. You just, until you get a Blink Dagger, very easy for him to get the Nightmare off. Oh, Clockwork, he's going to find the Tinker. Hook shot. Oh, Cogs just off. Shadow Puppet's now going to pick up a rune. He's got laser if he wants to. Axe is running around in the area. He's going to look to juke out the Mystic Flare. Sorry, not the Mystic Flare. The Rocket Flare, just not quite there. Axe has call if he wants it. Are they going to look to go on him? He's got it. I imagine he's probably just zoning him out at this point. He's diving very deep. There he goes. He turns around. Shadow Puppet. And just to make it out again by the skin of his teeth. That's a couple, one gank that succeeded and quite a few that have failed. He's burned a lot of time there. And Earthshaker's level 5. Lion is almost level 7. And, oh, that does a lot of damage to Mirana. You gotta be careful about that one. That is a max heat-seeking missile and laser build. So no points in rearm yet, and no points in March. So not going for that early farm. Just going for the early damage. Juggernaut, he's almost got his Ags if he wants it. He can continue to push this top lane if he decides to. He's got his ulti if anyone comes up to contest, which it looks like they're going to rotate the Mirana and the Mirana Bane and the Clockwork over there. Axe picks up his Blink Dagger at about 12:30. Excellent timing for him. No cause. He's going in. He's got a hook. Not going to find a lane for it, though. Mirana Bane, they're sitting behind. Are they going to go for it? Juggernaut, he smells something in the bushes. He spies out. And it looks like he's going to back off. They've got a Blink Dagger on Lion. I'm not sure if they've shown it yet. Lark is still sitting in this bottom lane. He's going to pull the creeps all the way back to his tower. There won't have been any vision of the Axe as of yet. Oh, well, I say that as he walks over the ward. But it doesn't look like they've noticed. Lark's actually going to pounce away. As Lion goes for the drain on the creep. So he's getting juked out. Slark's worried, though. He knows that there's someone here. But meanwhile, his team, they're looking for the Juggernaut, who manages to spin. He hasn't been controlled in any way yet, and his tower's not getting pressured. Might want to go for the Lion, but we'll see how it goes. Axe blinks forward. He's going to get the call. No, he goes for the Battle Hunger first. Fissure misses. TP support comes in from the Bane. Mirana is coming in as well. Now, Tinker's rotating in, though. Just picks up some fresh bots. He's going to get... Looks like they're going to be able to finish off the Bane. They get the dunk. They're able to go. That said, Axe does eat an arrow. He's still spinning. He might look to re-engage. He's still very strong. Clockwork hooks the Tinker. Now it's a battle of the techies. They're going to go. Finger comes out on Mirana, brings him down. No cause. He's going to get dunked as well. Looking for another one of the Slark. They don't have another call. Do they have any other control? Blink, blink, and they're going to back off. Rabbit dropping low. In the end, it's 3 for 0, I guess. Very unfortunate there. Lion, what are you doing? Slark's going to go for the pounce. Is there any turnaround? No, there's not. There's a fissure. He's going to come out. It gets a nice stun on the Slark, but unfortunately, Lion's trapped. He's got to juke through the tower. Tinker's on his way back in, though. Might be able to help. No, Slark gets the kill. There's the laser. He's going to finish off the Slark. In the end, I'd say that's worth it. Even though they gave up the Lion, still, they were able to get 4 for that 1 Lion over the course of the fight. And their Juggernaut, meanwhile, he says, thank you for the top tower, and now has a 13-minute Agnum Scepter. Whenever he wants to use it, all he has to do is click R, and he is going to be able to get easy kills. Also, it gives him a significant amount of mana, which, because he didn't go for stats or an Aquila or drums or anything like that, he certainly needs it in order to use both his Blade Fury and his ulti at the same time. So once he gets that extra Staff of Wizardry, he's going to be a lot better off. That said, the Viper was not idle during all that. He did manage to claim the mid tower. So the tower score is tied up, but at this point, I'd say it's a pretty decent advantage for Sapphire Gaming. They're going to be pretty happy with how it's going so far. They've got a lot of kills on the right heroes. I think they're doing fairly well. Lots of assists on him. Juggernaut, 2 and 1. And their Axe, I believe, is, 3 and 1. They all died once? Died once. Oh, Lions died twice. Shaker, who hasn't died yet. He's the only one who's not feeding. And Juggernaut's now got an Ag, so he's going to be ready to unveil this. Clockwork flares top. Slark is up here. He's got his ulti. Shadow Dance if he wants to use it. Juggernaut's running forward. Going to go for a chop. And he pops the Blade Fury. There's a rocket coming through. He's going to connect on the Slark and the Clockwork. Juggernaut's still got an ulti. He's not going to be able to bounce, though. Bane's there with the Fiend's Grip. And he's going to go down. They managed to combo him and bring him down. Nice play coming up from the Bane. An excellent rotation from them. They get the Juggernaut. And that is what I was talking about with the Fiend's Grip and the Clockwork. They've got 2 really solid spells for controlling the Juggernaut through his magic immunity. So he's got to be a little less greedy. Maybe go for the jumps a little bit earlier. Hope for him. And it looks like both teams are going to try and swap towers. The Dire Tier 1 looks like it's about to be pressured. Not sure how fast they're going to push. And the bottom one, it's about half dead, dropping fairly quick as those two range creeps are on it. Oh, up top, Tinker, he gets killed very quickly. Slark using that, putting that blink dagger to work, and gonna be very happy with how that turned out. And through it all, I'd say the later this goes, I favor Sapphire Gaming. But this early game is starting to be pretty impressive from Chillin. And not saying that one team is outmatched significantly by the other. Oh, the Rainbow TP as Juggernaut comes through. He's going to get caught by the Fiend's... Or sorry, the... Oh, man. Omni Slash comes through and it doesn't kill anyone. He finishes one off with a chop. And they're going to get the Clockwork now. I was going to say Rainbow with TPs. He gets the Clockwork. Finger comes out onto the Slark. They don't have any of the control for him. Earthshaker's got no mana. Juggernaut doesn't have Omni Slash. It was all you use. And Tinker's going to be rotating in. Fissure now connects. One punch from the Shaker, and he goes down. Make it a 3-0. Lion barely able to limp out of there. And Juggernaut's going to be pretty happy with that. Now with his level 2 ult. Don't know if he had it before that or after it. But he's going to have 9 bounces now. And he's got 1,400 gold in the bank. So whatever he wants to go for next is very much within his grasp. Huh. Interesting. That's fairly unusual. It seems to be working for him. He is going to go back for the Mask of Madness, it looks like. Picks up a Morbid Mask. No, maybe a Vlad's if he wants to tank up his team, but I'm assuming it's going to be the Mask. That way he can get the more auto attacks during the Omni. Really dish out the damage here. Axe has acquired his Blade Mail now and is farming up some Ancients. Level 11 on him. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go Crimson Guard. I think that would help out a fair bit, but Blade Mail is alright nonetheless. And he's another hero who wants an Ags. Tinker, he's going to be saving up for his Blink Dagger, and there's still no stacked camps for him. This one, or this one. None of them have been stacked for him, and it's just a little bit unusual. Oh, Lion, where did you die? He dies out here. Must have been on a warding expedition. Unfortunately, walks into a Bane. Looks like probably a Bane Murano. He walked into all 5. A little bit unfortunate there, but Earthshakers, he's now got a Blink Dagger of his own, and as far as support Shakers go, a sub 18-minute blink, pretty solid. Juggernaut, he's got 1,100 gold. We'll see what he wants to go for as far as... Sorry about the pop-up there. I can fix that in a moment. Nothing's going to happen as it looks like bottom. But just excuse me for a second. And want to go there. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to avoid the pop-ups wherever I can. We will go back online shortly after the game. Looks like they're going to TP in, and they want to contest this. Tinkers is there. Does a lot of damage to the Bane with only a handful of spells. They're going to pop the fort. Gonna keep going. Looks like Axe has an illusion cutting the lane. Must have got an illusion rune. Oh, as Clockwork, he looks to go in. He's going to get hexed up, though. Arrow's going to connect on the Lion, and are they going to be able to get him? The dunk doesn't connect. That said, Earthshakers does. He brings down 1. Make it 2. 3 have gone down. The Finger finishing off another. Slark Shadow Dance, though, keeping him alive, and so far he manages to pick off the Lion. Earthshaker now caught up in the Nightmare. They're looking for the Bane. Where is he? Moonlight Shadow fading. Now they're going to be able to find him. Tinker's almost there. Oh, Bane. An interesting juke nonetheless. Axe, he needs to call. Unfortunately, they don't ping it out quick enough. He's going to be able to get away. So they end up... Oh, on the backside of it, though, Slark finishes off the Earthshaker. Not sure where that was, but either way. Fight recap. 3 for 2. And I would say that's a... Yeah, that's very much a win. They only lost... they got 2 cores and a support for their 2 supports. So, and they defended their tier 1. So, very nice plays coming out from Sapphire Gaming. Continue coming out ahead, and Juggernaut, he did have his Mask of Madness during that one. But we'll see what he goes for next. He's got another 1,400 gold on the bank. His farm is accelerating very quickly. That said, the Slark is managing to keep pace, although it's just not as... doesn't seem as useful. I mean, the drums and the blink are very nice. Good stat items and stuff. But it's just not as... they're not as lasting. The blink dagger is, but the drums, they're something that you build for stats when you do them early, and so it's a little tough to gauge. Oh, Shaker manages to blink away from the Bane, as Bane was probably looking for that Nightmare. 2 points to Nightmare and then max Brain Sap. Very interesting. Lion's pushing bottom again all solo. He's got... oh, Blink, pounce, there it is. Lion, TP on cooldown. He's going to throw out the air spike. Going to try and wait it out. He's no longer tethered. He's got a Hex. Going to toss it out. He's just buying time at this point. Unfortunately, he's going to run into a Bane. Brain Sap's there. Oh, dodges the pounce. Now Tinker's... he decides better of it. Lion's probably telling him not to come in. Oh, the Earth Spike connects on two. Mirana's there, though. And honestly, space created. There's 4 heroes chasing this line out for a good 30 seconds. And they eventually get him, but even so, it was pretty entertaining. It was well played by him, well juked, and you're going to be okay with that. Looks like they're just going to keep pushing. And yeah, either way. Bane, he's got mana boots now, so a little bit bigger of a mana pool for him, able to sustain himself and the team a little bit better. They're going to keep it up. Randall sitting in the trees. He's going to get spotted out. They're going to get the Nightmare. Arrow's going to fly through. It's going to connect. That's going to be a full 5-second arrow. Echo Slam connects on 2 as well as the follow-up stun, but it doesn't matter. Earthshaker's going to go down. Omni Slash comes through, and he's going to get 1. Is he going to get 2? No. Yes, he does. It's a 2 for 2 right now. Mirana, how are you still alive? You've only got 4 health. I don't even know where you are. She's already out of the fight. They're looking to finish off more. They're going to keep vision on the Slark. They need a little bit more damage from him. He's not going to be able to make it away. It looks like Juggernaut, he's going to pop his mask and go for the Bane. Axe needs to get a call off. And, ooh, sneaky plays. Bane drops a ward mid-fight. There's the call, and dunked is he. And the Mirana limped out with like 5 HP again. A couple more of these heroes just making it away, but Sapphire Gaming, they come out once again, only trading the 2 supports. They get the offlaner in the mid and a support on the side of Chillin. Slark was able to get away, but he's going for a BKB, which... honestly, it's not the best game for BKB, as they've got Omni Slash as well as Call to go through it, but nothing from the Tinker will, so I mean, that's alright. You'll block everything from the Lion and the Earthshaker as well, but there are a handful of spells to go through it, so it's not like they can't deal with it. And Juggernaut's got it picked up a Yasha now. I imagine he's going for a Mantis style next. However long that takes him to get. With his current rate of farm, I imagine it won't be too long. He's sitting about 500 GPM. That's not bad at all. Oh, bottom. They're going to find the Slark. I just catch the tail end of it. I was an Axe with a Haste Rune and an Earthshaker, Tinker, Axe. All 3 of them have Blink Daggers, so the instant gank is very strong from these. Oh, and Hex comes out onto the Bane. Are they going to look to go? Earthshaker's rotating in. He's got a Blink. Fissure. It does connect, but do they have any vision? They've got a Sentry on the Lion. He hasn't dropped it yet. They ping it out. There it goes. They see the Bane, and they're going to be able to finish him off. One more right click. Arrow's going to connect on the Axe, though. Do they want to go? Clockwork's there. He could go for a hook. So far, they haven't, but they take out the vision, and going to back off now. So Moonlight Shadow already used. Juggernaut's pushing mid, and they're going to be pushing in this bottom tower. Down their Slark and their Bane. Not sure if Chillin can afford to defend this, but they're going to be sitting behind their tower. Oh, they're going to go for the Lion, and they should be able to get him. Hex comes out. Earthspike as well. Axe is there with the call, and the dunk. It comes out. They managed to get it. Mirana now in trouble. He's going to get stunned up. Axe does not have enough mana, but he gets the chop anyway. Tinker there to finish him off with the rockets, and this is going to be a tier 2. They ping it out. Juggernaut sits on top, says, do you really want to do that? No, he doesn't. Omni Slash is up. He's been bottled, so he's got enough to use it. Clark, got to be careful. Doesn't want to get Omni'd. He will go down. Slark's going to go for it. Juggernaut's... no, he's not going to pop it. He's playing smart. He's going to go for it. Unfortunately, he jumps to 2 creeps, and then it goes away. Oh, no. Fiend's Grip comes out under the Juggernaut. He's going to be going down as well. Slark, BKB pop. Looking for more. He's going to blink onto the Earthshaker. He's got to pounce in just a moment. He's going to miss it, unfortunately. Bane's there with the Fiend's Grip. Looking to finish him off. Earthshaker, nowhere to go. He's going to go down. Tried to juke and jive, but unfortunately just didn't have the moves. So, engagement going back the way of Chillin. And this has been an incredibly bloody game. 17-4 and 24-45. And very impressive nonetheless. So, Golden Experience Graph, they're sitting fairly close to even. It looks like about 5,000 in favor of Sapphire Gaming, and about 5,000 on both, maybe 6 for net worth, but Fairly close nonetheless. Lion with more of these aggressive wards. They know he's there though. Clockwork gonna just. Oh, I thought he was gonna flare the jungle. Decides not to. And now Tinker's starting to work towards a Dagon. He's 25 minutes in. Blink and Blink boots of travel. That's not terrible. Axe is playing incredibly aggressive. He's actually gonna blink out from. Oh, I thought it was the Nightmare, but it was just. Oh, Earthshaker, Fissure. I thought it was the Nightmare, but it was just the Enfeeble. So he blinks out from underneath it. He's going to make it away, and now they're all there. Earthshaker, level 11, has the dunk if he needs it. Looks like they're going to back off. Mirana TP's out. Bane's going to go for the Nightmare on the Axe, though. Lion takes it from him. He's going to blink forward. Fissure's there. He's got Call. He's not going to throw it out. Arrow flies through. It doesn't connect with anyone yet, though. Axe still looking. Mirana, oh, not going to drop. They're going to be able to pick off the Bane on the backside. No Culling Blade use. He died mid-animation. Tinker blinks forward. Oh, this rocket, it's going to get the Mirana. Double kill coming up for the Tinker. And they're just going to kind of bully him away. The mobility and chase coming up from Sapphire Gaming at the moment is extraordinary. And that is now a Dagon and a SNY actually picked up by the Juggernaut. So going for that mobility. Not too worried about the illusions. But wants that mobility and the extra health. So interesting choice for him. Huh. Okay, so it looks like it's the waiting game. Slark, he's gonna have to try and delay the game a little bit here, and that honestly doesn't surprise me at all. That Slark has a much better win rate late than Juggernaut. Juggernaut is very much a one-trick pony. He relies on Blade Fury and his Omni Slash to carry him through. His crit is good, but he has a hard time locking onto people and doing sustained damage to them. He needs a lot of other control, and sometimes it's just difficult to go for. Whereas Slark, he can roam around by himself continuously. He never has to worry about cooldowns, and he can farm a lot better late. Not to mention, oh, he's gonna dodge the stun, kind of, but he's gonna make it away. Earthshaker's gonna back off. Oh, Slark actually binks after him. Gonna look for the pounce. It's not up. BKB comes out from Slark. He's gonna pounce the Shaker, and he's gonna kill him. And this is one of those things I was talking about. He's got this ability just to continue to fight. And the longer he fights, the better it is. Looks like we're going to have a bigger engagement going on here as the Bane goes down. Shadow Puppet dropping very low. He's going to go down. Omni Slash comes out onto the Clockwork. He drops and it bounces to the Viper. He gets dunked as well. A 3 for 3 overall. Looks like they want to change it up, make it a 4 for 3. Juggernaut misses out. And there's the call from Axe as he finishes off the fight. Clark in the mid lane. Unfortunately, not able to rotate back to help his team. I believe he was off chasing the Lion or something along those lines. And the Juggernaut and the Axe, they managed to clean up. And it looks like that was a pretty substantial win for Sapphire Gaming. They come out with a decent amount of experience and quite a bit of gold, particularly on the Axe and the Jug, the two heroes that right now really need it. Aside from the Tinker, of course. But Juggernaut's now got 2,200 gold in the bank, and Axe now has his Agnum Scepter. So he's going to be a lot tankier now, and he's going to have the mana to throw out the calls a lot more consistently. Not to mention the dunk range increased up to 625. That's a substantial amount of Slark's health. I guess maybe a third. Well, yeah, it's about a third of his health. Clockwork, that's just under half. Mirana, that's the vast majority. If she gets hit by... Oh my goodness. If she gets auto-attacked twice, she can get called. Auto-attacked twice by anyone on the other team. Once by a Juggernaut even. And she can get called. And that's a little over half of Viper's health. Bane, probably it's about 2/3 of his health. So it's Bane's it's about half as well. Or take it's under half or over half. Sorry. Either way, the Axe with the Culling Blade is going to be terrifying. It's something that they've very much got to watch out for. And Clark doesn't have to lose too much health. He gets fairly low in some of these fights before he decides to pop his Shadow Dance. So if he doesn't do it quick enough, or maybe overestimates how much damage he's gonna, or underestimates how much damage he's gonna take at any given instance, it's gonna be pretty tough for him. Oh, and Juggernaut now picks up the Basher. So looking for the Omni Slash Chain Bash, as well as just in general, it helps him solve that problem of not being able to lock people down. And interestingly enough, it comes at the same time as the Slarks, who was picked up just before. It's pretty substantial pickups coming up from both these cores. We'll have to wait and see what the Tinker's going to go for next. He's got his Dagon 2. Honestly, I think one level of Dagon and then go for a Hex might have been a better idea than maxing Dagon, but we'll have to see if that's what he wants to do. Either way, Bane, he's going to be spotted out here. Are they going to pop Moonlight Shadow? Oh, no, they're just going to deward. So that gets spotted out, but not sure how much time there was left on those either way. Interesting that they haven't gone for any anti-tinker wards. And what I mean by those is, like, right up here on the tree line, right at the bottom of my screen. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. I hear a hookshot onto the Tinker. He's going to pop his Blade Mail, and Tinker's going to kill himself. Meanwhile, Axe, he goes in on the Bane. They're able to bring him down. Looks like Juggernaut popped his Omni Slash for it, which isn't the biggest deal. It's only a 70-second cooldown. But nonetheless, they committed heavily to that kill. Now they want to have Omni for the next fight if they want to go for it. But maybe they don't care. Looks like they're gonna push anyway. Slark is sitting behind. He's gonna go on the Jug. Actually, no, he's not. He's gonna go for the Lion. Probably the smart choice. Juggernaut's there with no Omni Slash, but they're going on the Slark. He's taking a lot of damage. The crits, the Echo Slam is huge. They get 2 off it and make it 3. Axe has a lot of damage to himself, but he's gonna be all right in the end. Huge dunk coming out from Moon. Connects onto 4, and they're able to bring down 3 of them. Very impressive play, but now they got to be careful that Slark doesn't go for a turn. Looks like they see him. He throws out the fissure, and he's going to be able to blink away. Slark, oh, he's going to see him, maybe. Yeah, he pops his drums. He's going to go for it. Earthshaker now in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to pop the Enchant Totem, but he's going to go down. Unfortunately, he didn't have a TP, and he didn't pop the smoke, so Slark knew where he was going. Had good vision of him, and was able to chase him down. Up it up top, he's gonna be still farming away. Do you have anything up here? Doesn't look like it. I wonder where this guy's gold is gone. It's still Dagon 2. Very interesting. Axe, he's gonna look to go on the Bane. He goes in. He needs a couple spins though. Needs one more. Oh, he can't quite finish it off. Bane gonna get dunked. And Axe is now on a monster kill streak, able to quickly go for his own pickoffs. And he's actually got a plate mail and 3,400 gold in the bank. My. This is going to be a very quick Shiva's Guard coming up for him, which is going to just help him burst people even more. Oh, the Clockwork Hook. It doesn't connect. Unfortunately, it misses. That said, Lion, he's going to be going down again. He needs a Ghost Scepter, and he needs one yesterday. Poor guy. Usually it's the supports on the other team that you're yelling about. Speaking of which, Bane, he does have his own Ghost. Mirana does not. But unfortunately, just not quite there. Axe. You have it? Yeah, he does. That's his Shiva's Guard coming out. So, excellent stuff for him. It's going to help a lot dealing with the Slark, holding him in place after the call, slowing him down so he can't run away, get a better angle for the pounce, or anything along those lines. Mirana drops very low to the Tinker's March, right at the well. But now it looks like Shadow Puppet's going to go down. Bane avenges his fallen comrade. Even though the Mirana is dead, the Bane lives, and they're going to be able to pick up that kill with the Brain Sap. Tinker gets a kill but goes down. Ooh, and then the quick smoke, but they ping that out. They've spotted it with this very aggressive ward they've got going on up here. And Clockwork sitting in the mid lane. He's looking for a hook. In range, he's going to throw it. It connects. What a long range hook shot coming down to the Axe. He pops his Shiva's Guard and his Blade Mail though. He's looking to finish this off. Clockwork, he's dropping low. He's within call range. No, unable to get it off. There it is. Right as he goes down, he's able to get a kill. The Lion goes for the Viper with the finger. Unfortunately, not able to get him. Brain Sap connects on the Earthshaker and brings him down. Now it's the Slark. Going to be able to pick up the Lion. There it is. Are they going to be able to chase the Courier? Do they want to? Bane's thinking he does. But he's not going to go for it. And in the end, counting the Tinker pick off in the bottom, it is a 4-for-1 exchange over the last 45 seconds, maybe a minute. And a very impressive play coming out from Chillin. This is what they needed to start working their way back in. Not that they're out of the game, but the lead was very much starting to build for Sapphire. I still think the lineup, the game is so even, it could go either way. Especially with Slark having a Scotty now. He's going to be very hard to deal with. They need to focus him. He needs to eat a full Omni Slash and the contingent from Tinker. Somehow well called, I guess. Or he's just not going to be able to go down. Juggernaut unfortunately has to spin away. Not going to be able to go for him. But sports, maybe they're thinking about Roshan. There's no vision of it right now, so they could be going for it if they wanted to. Can't believe they took away his hat and the presents. Bad. But either way, Viper, DD Rune just gonna farm it up. Bane, what do you got coming out for you? Gonna go Scepter. Wait, Viper's got an Ag, so okay. He's got a little bit more farm than I thought he did initially. Lark with the Scotty finish. Probably going to look for an Abyssal now. Marana, Phase Boots, and a Medallion. Playing that hard 5. Clockwork working on an Ags of his own. And looks like they're just going to back off. Lions rotating up top. Juggernaut, what are you farming up for? Probably to finish off that Abyssal. There's a fair bit of damage already, so once he gets that, he's going to be hitting very hard. And he'll also have that immediate lockdown for the Slark. Can use it whether it's out of the Omni Slash or during the Omni Slash or right before it, however he chooses. Then set up the call or any other sort of CC. Piranha gonna rotate through. 72% win rate when he gets the Scotty. Jeez. It's all about stats on that guy. Oh, that's it. Axe is going to win. Gets a call off. Earthshaker's there. Can they chain the stuns? Echo Slam's going to come out. They're going to keep chaining him. Lion's there. The Fissure, the Finger, and they bring down the Slark. Now they're going to look to bring down the Clockwork, who came in to try and help his buddy. Axe misses the call, but they're going to get it anyway. What a pickoff from those three. Very nicely done by them, and they pick off a very important hero. How much was he worth? The Slark and the Clockwork together were worth an immense amount of gold and experience. Lion picking up the bulk of it. That's going to help him. He's going to be able to finish off his Ags in mere moments, and with this, they're going to be able to take Roshan. And there's nothing that they can do about it. Clockwork's dead for 35 seconds. Slark's dead for a minute still. Oh, Phoenix Grip's going to connect, and they're going to lose their Shaker. But now Phoenix Grip is on cooldown, and there's not a lot. I don't think there's a whole lot they can do. They can bring Tinker in if they need to. Creeps are in the area, but there's still the tower bottom. Axe is waiting on the edge, ready to go in if anybody should rotate through. Juggernaut's going to be able to get the Rosh all by himself. Oh, I hear a call. There it is. He's going to look for the Bane. He's going to connect with the Shivas. Oh, no call for a handful of seconds. Is he going to throw it out? Oh, he misses it just so. There's like that much. Uh-oh, Lion sitting on top of the Bane. They clipped. Didn't notice. Bane's going to be able to scurry away. I almost said Sakuchi. Don't know why. Either way, now they're going to look to push. There's an Abyssal Blade picked up on the Juggernaut and an Aegis. So if they can finish off this, if they can kill the Slark once more, they've probably taken a set of racks, I would say. May not win the game off of it, but they will definitely take a set of racks if they can kill him the next, like within this Aegis. Assuming it's on the Radiant side of the map. I know that's a lot of like what ifs and what ifs and what ifs and stuff, but they're playing on the Radiant side of the map. Slark's now back up, so it can happen. Juggernaut's got his full combo, and he can die and come back if he needs to. Slark is going to look to go. Actually, goes straight for the Lion. He pops his BKB. Juggernaut's going to sit there with the Blade Fury on. Who's going to go first? Abyssal comes out. It hasn't been used yet. Juggernaut's dropping very low. His Aegis is going to go down. Tinker canceled the TP. Fissure comes out. He's going to have to just go for the Omni Slash. Unfortunately, he gets stunned. There's not a lot he can do. Is he going to go for it? There it is. He manages to bring down the Clockwork. Unfortunately, that's it. He drops the Healing Ward. He's going to look to go. Big Echo Slam coming out. It connects. The Bane drops down. They're looking for the Marana. Not going to be able to get it. They change their mind. They're going for the Slark. The Abyssal comes out. They're chain stunning him. They need a little more damage. He goes for the leap. Doesn't make it up the hill. Unfortunately, Juggernaut gets the bash, and he's going to bring him down off on the side. The Axe did go down to the Viper, but it looks like Viper's going to be going down to the Juggernaut. In the end, it's a killing spree for Blackmore and Sapphire. They managed to get all 5 with that excellent team fight, and another beautiful Echo Slam coming out of that Earthshaker. And with that, the high ground is open. There's buybacks on the Marana, Bane, and the Viper, but I'm not sure if they can do a whole lot. Juggernaut's ulti is going to be up in 30 seconds. They probably don't want to pop it. Forts come out. Might not be able to get anything else but the tower. They don't have a whole lot of pushing prowess yet. There's no Necrobooks or anything like that, but I think they should go for the range racks here. If they can get the range and get out, I think they'll be happy, but looks like they're going to play greedy. I guess Juggernaut does hit fairly hard. They just got to be careful. Clockwork's now up. And Arrow, it's going to connect on the Jug. Mailer Axe is going to go down, so I guess it's going to be okay. Tinker's rotating in. And looks like it's going to work out for him. They're not too worried about it. Juggernaut's got his ulti. Everything else is up. Lion finishes off his egg, so now he's got an AoE Finger of Death for 1,000 damage. Who needs that noise? And there was another pickup. What was it? I missed it. Oh, man. Tinker, Dagon 5, and a Ghost Scepter now picked up. Axe. Nothing on him. It was the Shaker grab. Shaker's got a 4-staff and a blink. Thought it was thought it was something else. I thought I saw another pickup. Maybe it was on the side of the Radiant. Take a quick look at the item, see if anything comes to mind. It doesn't really look like it. Nice. Juggernaut with that 4,300 gold. What are you going to go for? Probably a butterfly. Ooh, Demon Edge. Maybe, I guess Monkey King Bar would be the item of choice. Slark probably wants to get a... Scott, or wow, why can't I word? Oh, man, what am I looking for? Butterfly, that's the word. That's definitely a word. Probably the item he wants to go for next, maybe after finishing the Abyssal Blade. We'll see how it goes. He hasn't been able to finish his yet, and the Juggernauts has been used on him a handful of times. Juggernaut's only 500 away from picking up his Monkey King Bar, at which point he gets Phase Boots and then maybe ditches the Mom for a Butterfly, and pretty much maxed out. Oh, they're going to look to go in there. Axe and Lion, it's unfortunate for them. It's a 2v5. They're going to keep going on the Axe. He's going to spin a little bit. Oh, the finger comes out. Kills the Mirana. Lion goes down, but he goes down fighting. Manages to burst that Mirana down. Very low level. No health items, and that finger's a level 6, max level 1 with an Ag, so hits very hard. Mirana's probably thinking, well, wasn't ready for that. Either way, Juggernaut's still farming well. They've got the mid lane of Rax, but they can't get too patient here. There's no exposed, or sorry, the Rax is unexposed anywhere else. Still has their tier 3s, but the tier 2s are all gone, so easy pushing if they win a fight. And we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Clockwork, Bane, they spot our DD rune, but they're just holding hands in the jungle here. Maybe a little bit scared. Don't want to really go for anything yet. Juggernaut. Gonna have his MKB right now, and at this point, he's pretty much 6-slotted. Maybe ditch the S and Y for something as well. I don't know. It's very much player preference at this point. Roshan, what was that respawn time? I missed it. Fortunately, looks like it's going to respawn in... Oh, we won't know for 3 minutes how long it's going to be. I'll be able to tell. Smoke comes out from the Radiant. They don't have any vision of the Slark here that I know of. Mask of Madness is going to get popped. Slark's going to bounce away and then blinks mid-pounce. Some fancy footwork comes out from him. And he's going to be able to get away. That said, Moonlight Shadow is popped. They're going to look for the Regoose. Oh, no, Lion. Run away. Clark's in the area. Blink forward from the Bane. Gets instant hexed. Stunned up. Oh, the stun connects onto both of them. They almost bring down the Bane. He manages to survive. Unfortunately, it's going to be Lion going down. Maybe. He gets 4-step. Axe comes in with a beautiful call. Manages to save the Lion. The Echo Slam, the Omni Slash, and the Dagon from the Tinker. All their spells and abilities, items connecting very nicely. They're going to be able to kill the Viper. There it is. Dagon again. They quickly turn that into a triple kill for Shadow Puppet and a 4-0. Even the Lion making it out. He's got Randall to say thank you to that. Oh, man. Big plays coming up from the Axe. Earthshaker with a big Echo follow-up. And at this point, I think it's going to be GG. Looks like they're just going to go for the tier 4s. There's a buyback on Slark, but he's the only one. I would imagine he's going to have to spend it fairly soon here. Lion, he's going to have... he doesn't have mana yet, but he's going to get healed up. This is going to be game here, whether they call it or not. And looks like the Bane's going to call it. GG, well played. It comes out, and Slark's going in for the bonus minute kills. See if he's able to pick off the Lion. Oh, he's going to get stunned up. He's going to get brought down. He's dunked. Another GG comes out from Shade Dota. Looks like, it doesn't matter. The Ancient's going to go down. A very impressive Dota coming out from these guys. Well done by them. Very fun game to watch, too. Lots of action, lots of excitement. And overall, a very solid performance. Sapphirus Gaming. They take what is game 2. I did not catch who won the previous game, unfortunately, due to all the problems, even though I was streaming it. So I'm going to have to check with the guys and let them and see if there's going to be a game 3. But please stay tuned. This was Wolf Dota